My name is Nelson. I'm the CEO of XFounders Accelerator, and we are organizing the bootcamp that we have you so proudly for here in Bali for our season with StartNet Foundation.
I have a couple questions I'd like to ask you so people can understand the founder's mindset. What inspired you to start XFounders?
All my life, I've been a builder. If I can bring you something and say, I made this for you, that's what gives me motivation. At the end of the day, in like my whole life, like main jobs at corporate functions in tech, Web3 and so on. But I've always had like side gigs, either advising or consulting for founders, startups, VCs, accelerators. So I've always been building something for others throughout my life. And I figured what better place to be expected to build something for others and to help others with amazing projects and amazing dreams such as yourself build their dreams.
Makes a lot of sense. One or two sentences. How do you see XFounders changing day-to-day lives of founders everywhere?
Very good. Most of the accelerators that you find out there in the market, they're bullshit. They will sell you like 5 to 6 week long online boot camps. You'll have maybe twice a week calls on tiny little Zoom windows. You have mentors that talk at you at the end up shilling their projects for their demo day. They'll promise you 30 VCs, and when you get there, it's like 6 people, half of them with their cameras off. You don't even know if there's a decision maker or not. So I know we've seen this for sure. The way we do our boot camps is 30 days long, 10 to 12 startups, 30 to 20 mentors, 10 to 15 investors on site. Everybody builds a community together. Founders co-create, they solve each other's issues, they learn from each other 24/7. You're available to each other. The mentors spend 3 to 4 days at a time in our boot camps. You pull up these people for breakfast, you open up the laptop, you workshop your issues with them as well. The investors are here also 3 to 4 days or a week at a time doing due diligence on the founders. And so many investors invest at the end of the day because they like the founder. So this is the best way to get their attention, have them make informed decisions as well. So I think our unique value proposition is an accelerator at the end of the day is compression of time. That's what acceleration means. If you spend 30 days together, you get more accomplished in 30 days than you would in 6, 12, 18 months out there in the wild, just logging on to a Zoom call every now and then. This is how we impact founders' lives. We bring them all together, we bring everything they need together, and we accelerate time for them by allowing them to experience and do a lot more in less time than they would in any other program.
To me, I think also the human connection helps because it's more than just meeting somebody on a Zoom call. It's actual connection. You get to know the person, get to see how the person operates in the real world.
100%.
Good.
You get it.
What is the most surprising challenge you have faced while building XFounders, and how did you overcome that challenge?
Very good. The most surprising thing is how much we as XFounders end up being like the startups that we support, in the sense that we're constantly pivoting, we're constantly scaling, we're constantly doing bigger and better. We've done 4 boot camps so far. In 2023, we did a small boot camp for pre-seed startups with ICP in Turkey. For the second boot camp, we did it with a bigger ecosystem, Solana, and we added a reality show on top of it, scaling of the concept. This year, we've done not 1, but 2 boot camps. We've doubled the number of boot camps, one in El Salvador with StartNet around the Bitcoin ecosystem in the country with the biggest Bitcoin narrative, El Salvador, also shooting a documental series. For here, where we are in Bali, we're not just doing a boot camp with mentors, startups, and investors. We're doing a pop-up city concept. We're having over 100 people coming in and out throughout the months to be a part of this ecosystem, this community. This is a literal city that we're in, and that we've just have this place where we can build around this community, not just for the founders and the startups and the investors, but for everybody around who wants to bring and take value from this. So I would say, much like the startups that I advise to be open and flexible to pivoting, testing new ideas, fail forward, scale fast, we follow the same approach. So I think uniquely that makes us, one, closer to the startups we advise because we understand and we have the same experience. And number 2, it allows us always to scale bigger and more and faster, unlike bigger, more crystallized organizations. So I would say that's the most surprising thing, how much actually coming closer to the startup experience has actually allowed us to scale and be bigger and better every single time.
Let's say you had the magic wand to wave and change one thing in the whole Bitcoin business environment. What would you want to change?
I would make it so people couldn't get rich. The bags, the money, get rich quick mentality. That's the biggest poison in our community. If you talk to anybody, why they got into Web3, let's say, or Bitcoin, it's one of three things. It's either the potential for financial gains, technology behind blockchain and Bitcoin, or it's the philosophy of decentralization. For me, 100% is the philosophy of decentralization. It's taking back as rights and making peer-to-peer, again, what has been taken over by third-party providers who make rights into privileges. And then we have corruption, then we have people making money off of things that you and I can do between just the two of you, but there's a bank between us or a government between us. So that's what made me passionate about blockchain or Web3 or Bitcoin. At every point of someone's life in this world, there comes an opportunity to make money, and you will have to make a choice. Even if you build a startup, you can make a business or you can make a manifesto. You can't do both.
True.
You either sell a service or you sell an idea. You can't make both. At a certain point of every startup's life, this decision will have to come up. If you're building something and this decision has not come up, you're not there yet, but at some point it will. And I think one of the things that has taken out the most virtue out of what we try to do is that it becomes so easily to monetize. Even what happened recently with Trump's announcement of tariffs, and where for sure, my opinions are my own, but I stand by them, where for sure, someone from Trump's circle, a family member, maybe Baron Trump, or one of his friends, shorted and started opening short positions and made like 700 million or something in what is in any other context an illegal insider trading move. Like, if this had happened in TradFi, there would be like 4 subpoenas, a Bloomberg headline about it, but because it's crypto, crime is legal. This is, I think, one of the biggest poisons of our community is how easy it's become to make money around this. I feel so sorry. Imagine what it is like for somebody like you, or for maybe somebody listening, in good faith, trying to build frontier technology, and then somebody comes along and fucks up with one of these moves, and then you take the credibility hit. Because now, every time you tell somebody you're in crypto or you're in blockchain, people get suspicious of your product. Millions of potential users get suspicious of your product because of one headline, because somebody did something that anywhere else would be illegal. So this is the one thing I would move the magic wand, and I would Adekola, maybe some people who are just committing crimes that are legal in blockchain but would be illegal anywhere else.
So the last question will be, one piece of advice you have for anyone all over the world. What would be your advice to them if they want to get into crypto or just get into the world of business?
That's a great question. Just build something. Stop scrolling. Stop following people like leaders or builders you admire. Stop making plans. Just do. Find a developer that you can make passionate about your vision. Do things. That would be my advice. Is just stop thinking about it, stop planning, stop reading about it, just do things, which is possible. Getting a shitty version out into the market of something that can be really great is a great way to start any business, any startup. Take the MVP approach to this, the minimum viable product. Don't be embarrassed, don't be afraid. Get a shitty version of something out there, something you believe in. If you have an idea, if you have a solution, get a developer friend involved in this, interested in this, build something together, push the button, make it live, get some feedback from the market. Who knows, that's the next big thing that's coming out. So just do things, stop talking about it.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
I love what you're doing, brother. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
If you like the video that you have just watched, like, comment, and also follow us for more of my journey as a founder, and also to see what's happening in the crypto ecosystem.